your writing prompts video and your word problems for March 17th, 2020. You can write that in your notebook. If you prefer the short version, it's 3/17/2020. Yesterday's writing prompt was about how you were feeling, using my little eagle friend here. And today's writing prompt will be a reflection. Tomorrow should be a goal. That's what I was thinking about. Tomorrow we'll think about setting a goal. Today will be a reflection, just looking back at yesterday. Think through all the things that happened from the morning through the middle of the day until the evening. What was your favorite part? That's basically what I want to write about. I would like to write about things that I like better than writing about things that I don't like. So what was your, I agree, I like that word, favorite part of the day? Practicing my cursive here. This is just your question. You may either copy down this question or start your answer, which would be my favorite part was, Adrielle has a nice synonym here, the highlight of my day was, what was the highlight, which is another way of saying your favorite part?
What was the highlight of your day?
Okay, well, I actually wrote that down in preparation for this. And I want to show you what my notebook looks like because I have two writing prompts on here now, right? Maybe this will come into focus, maybe. I have yesterday's March 16th and then down at the bottom today's March 17th. And my favorite part of the day was having Adrielle join me on the video. And I feel happy working with Adrielle. I wanted to show you how I prefer that you write and skip lines. It helps with your writing and it helps it be more legible. And if you have to make any corrections, you have space in here rather than up here, not skipping lines. I just prefer it to be like this, and give yourself a little extra room for those cursive letters.
Can I see the highlight of my day?
Yep.
The highlight of my day was taking a walk this morning.
Yes, we did go out and take a walk.
Healthy boys.
Yeah. We did enjoy the weather. It was kind of chilly. Enjoy the fresh air for about 30 minutes. I suggest that you try to do that. And that could even be written down as one of your works. If you just write down, I went outside, I took a walk, send it to us. I know Benjamin also did that, and Josh also did that today as part of their e-learning even, and got checked off. So that's cool. So, word problems. Sure. Day 2, word problems. We're going to start with first years. Again, it's a giraffe problem. You have to use your strong speaking voice.
The whole week will be giraffe.
Okay.
A newborn giraffe is 6 feet tall. If the father giraffe is 3 times as tall, how tall is the father?
Okay, first year, you are doing multiplication. You know that times means multiplication. Okay, go up there. So a newborn giraffe is how many feet? Hold it still.
6 feet.
Okay. Hold it still. 6 feet. And what's the next part?
The father giraffe is 3 times as tall.
Okay. So you may add 6 3 times if you would like. That's 3 times.
6 plus 6 plus 6.
Which is the same thing as multiplying 6 3 times. And we're not going to spoil it for you. So you have a couple of ways that you can figure this out. You can draw pictures. You could use something, if you have something like beads, because normally we would do this with beads. If you can find something in your house, coins, dice, even beans, counters type things.
Rice.
Use 6 of them and do that 3 times and see what you get. So first years, that is your daily word problem for Tuesday. Go ahead and read second years.
Wait, which one? Yeah, this one. Okay, this one. Mr. Odell built a wooden fence around her backyard. Or Mrs. Sorry. The yard is 21 feet long by 15 feet wide. What is the total length of the fence?
Ooh, we're doing total length of the fence.
Oh,
Second years?
Third years.
It's okay. Wait. Third years, wait.
Okay, so second years for Tuesday. We bought Grandma a card for her birthday. The card cost 63 cents. We paid 70 cents. How much change did we get back?
Okay, that's right. Second years. We're dealing with Grandma's birthday here.
So subtraction.
And we are probably sending Grandma a card because we're not supposed to be visiting people right now just for safety. So this would actually be a great idea. Make Grandma or Grandpa a card, or aunt or uncle, and get it into the mail. So the card cost 63 cents.
And they paid 70 cents.
How much change did we get back? So we're going to think about change and getting back as being a difference between the numbers. And difference means subtraction. So we're going to have a subtraction problem. We have 63 cents and we have 70 cents. With subtraction, we always want to start with the largest number, which is
70 cents.
70 cents. Here's that little cents symbol. And this is how you're going to set up your subtraction problem. Now this is dynamic subtraction. You have a 0 there in the units, and you are going to need to exchange and borrow. Let me know if you need help with that. Second years. Okay, now we're going back to third years. Mrs. What's her name with her fence?
Mrs. Odell.
Okay.
So Mrs. Odell built a wooden fence around her backyard. The yard is 21 feet long by 15 feet wide. What is the total length of the fence?
Okay, I'm glad this is a third year problem because I was going to say second years, you are about to be introduced to a new concept. But third years, no. We have practiced a little bit walking around an area. So we can start by drawing a picture of this fence.
21 by 15.
Doesn't really matter because we're not measuring right now. We are just going to draw a picture. I talked to you before about what does it mean when you try to walk around a shape or walk around a room. That is called the
perimeter.
Perimeter. Love it. Perimeter. It has the word meter inside that word. Isn't that interesting? So you're measuring. You could be measuring with meters or feet or yards. This one is what?
21 by 15.
By 15 what?
Feet.
Feet. Could be meters. So I'm going to say 21 is just this long side. And this one will also be 21. And this one is 15, right? And this one is also 15, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Does it say what shape the yard is?
No.
It doesn't. So we are assuming it's a rectangle.
Yeah.
We're going to go with that.
Shouldn't it always be a rectangle?
Well, yards can be any shape. But they would have given more measurements.
Yeah, 21 by 15. Though.
Yeah, that's true. So you're going to start, let's use another color so we kind of understand this. Again, we can't spoil it. We don't want to solve it for you. We're just getting you set up. You're going to start at a corner and you are going to walk the perimeter, which is the border of that fence.
Oh, we should use a red one.
I think if I hold it,
you can barely see it.
Can you barely see that green?
You barely see it, yeah. That's okay.
If you have a yard, also extension. After you get done with this, I love extensions. I'm trying to give you more ways to practice your math. If you have a yard or a fence, you can go out and walk around it. You could measure it if you want to with a measuring tape or a yardstick.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you don't have that, you can just measure it with your steps, right? You know what I mean? Like putting your heel to toe and just counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And practice the perimeter of something else after you're done with this problem. Anyway, this is how the problem is set up. So try doing that in your notebook. And if you don't remember perimeter, just send me an email. I have a couple different ways I can show you how to do it. One of them is, if you guys remember, length plus width plus length plus width. That's all I'm going to say for now. All right. Good luck. So I have given you your writing prompt. I have given everyone your word problems. And thank you for sending pictures, and thank you for sending emails. Is there anything else we want to say?
No.
All right. Awesome.
This is a laugh, right?
Yes, no, but anyway, for now. Hasta luego.